Paige here. Today is Sunday, May 17th, 2026. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an update with my crochet and maybe ask for your input on something. So I finished all the little chickens. Maybe I should go. Let me go get those. Oops, I don't want to trip on stuff. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Excuse me. I finished 24 little chickens. So I'm prepping for my very first market. I don't know which market it's going to be yet. The goal is a November market to hit the Christmas shopping season. I'm just doing it for fun. I do not plan on making a profit. I would like it to not cost me a lot, but we'll see. I'm just doing it for fun. I watch a lot of market prep and market recap videos. I just think they're so fun to watch, and just to see the appreciation for crochet that we're experiencing right now. Excuse me. All right, so 24 of these: white, gray, black, rust, buff, and black and white. And then the skein of Cuddly One from, it's Baby Bee from Hobby Lobby, Cuddly One in Sun Kisses color. 33 yards, it's a jumbo 7. I was able to make 17 little nests for these chickens. So not every chicken has a nest, but 17 of them do. Okay, like that. I don't know what my prices are going to be yet, because I'm giving myself until November 1st. I want to be done making stuff by November 1st. But I am hoping to be able to stay in a niche of like $6 items. $6 or 2 for $10 type of thing, so that kids can afford them, families with more than one kid, stocking stuffers, that kind of thing, and just little projects that I can work on. I did a market roundup, a pattern roundup, market pattern roundup for the things I plan on making. So I've finished the chickens. I moved on to frogs. Excuse me, goodness gracious. Allergy season, and we're all clearing our throats a bunch, aren't we? These little pocket frogs. This is a free tutorial on YouTube, and the link for that is in my pattern roundup video. Here's another one I made recently. $6 or 2 for $10. I don't know. I feel like I need to wait until I've got everything made and go from there. So yeah, I want to let me show you. Okay, so this was one of the first ones I made, and I don't like the face. So this might be in an oops basket or something. I don't know. Who knows? But it takes a few runs to get better at it. Here's another one. I don't like it. Maybe somebody will love it. Who knows? I don't know. But I've got... There's another one. His eyes are kind of weird. There's another one. He's not too bad. The mouth has kind of disappeared. So, this one's one of the cutest ones. Anyway, so working on that. I do plan on, so my idea was to make 3 of each little thing. So 3 dark frogs, 3 light frogs. But I feel like I need to make a few more of these because I don't like how some of them came out. And I could redo the embroidery, which I probably will. This is just embroidery, yarn, stitches. Okay. So frogs, I'm working on my frog inventory. And I'm just moving down the list. But another thing, where'd he go? So Hooffoot. Hooffoot is my creation, my design. I don't know if you can see. This is supposed to be, I think I overstuffed him, because his hooves aren't supposed to poof out on the bottom. But anyway, it's just like a rock monster or something. Hooffoot, the stone monster. And I am working on getting the pattern written to the point where someone could follow the pattern. And I might open an Etsy shop and offer the pattern for sale, just to see what happens. So that's what I've been working on. I took a break from the frogs and I'm making another Hooffoot and writing everything down. There's no arm on this side yet, but yeah, he'll come up more here. Writing it all down and yeah, working out the pattern in such a way that I don't know, it wouldn't be beginner friendly, but maybe courageous beginner, I don't know. So I'm working on that, and to get the pattern written, I will probably do a tester call, and I'll have to research how you do tester calls and how do you run them and such. But keep an eye out for that. So, which leads me to thinking of, if I open an Etsy shop, what do I want to call it? So I have the name of my channel is Paige Loves Pumpkins, because I did do a video in the beginning of my channel explaining why I love pumpkins. There's a variety of reasons, but I'm kind of thinking, for one thing, some people kind of have a tough time saying that smoothly. Paige loves pumpkins. Paige loves, so it's a little bit tricky to say for some people. And I also have a channel called Pumpkin Paige. I have no content on there, but that's the channel where I subscribe to my absolute favorite YouTubers, my repeat watches. Because on Paige Loves Pumpkins, whenever I'm in a collaboration, the collaborations that I've been in, one of the main goals has been to increase subscriber numbers for smaller channels. So I'll just automatically subscribe to everyone participating. But there just aren't enough hours in a day to watch all the, to watch all the videos and all the channels. So I have ones that I just always go back to. So Pumpkin Page is the channel that I have a culled down list of the channels that I subscribe to, and that way, I check the subscriptions feed, and I add the latest videos from those favorite channels to my playlist, my not watch later, but I have a playlist. The name changes of the playlist, because sometimes I'll make like another one that I don't get to the, anyway. So yeah, so there's that. Okay, so Pumpkin Page. So I know for sure I don't want to name my Etsy shop Paige Loves Pumpkins. And I'm not sure I want to name my Etsy shop Pumpkin Page. What I'm thinking is Paige, and I'm also thinking of changing my YouTube channel, Paige Loves Pumpkins, to Paige Loves Pixies. So pixie has three definitions. One, it's a type of fairy, I think, right? Let me look it up here. I want to look up pixie versus fairy. What's the difference? Pixie versus fairy. Okay. It says, so this is the AI overview result. While fairy is a broad global umbrella term for magical supernatural beings, a pixie, is a specific type of mischievous fairy. I'm not really a fan of mischief. But I think it's harmless mischief. Anyway, the other two meanings of pixie are pixie haircut, which is kind of what I have. I kind of keep my hair in a pixie haircut, right? I don't know. To me, I think pixies, the bangs are shorter and they're more like jagged, but I can't get anyone to do that for me. And then Pixie Tangerine. Pixie Tangerine, I believe, is a brand name. Like there's Cuties, Cutie tangerines. You buy them by the bag for your, for your kid to take in their lunch to school. There's Cuties, there's Halos, and there's Pixies. And I love Pixie Tangerines too. So yeah, I'm gonna look into more of like the fairy version of Pixie and just get a good idea of what those are, and see if I want to go with either Pixie Page or Paige Loves Pixies, but I probably won't do that, or Pixie Stitches. I thought of Pixie Crochet, but what if my shop branches out and I sell like little felted mice or something, then that's not crochet. So Pixie Stitches or Pixie Page, maybe Pixie Stitches. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. But I am feeling a change coming with the name of my channel. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just thinking out loud at this point. I work tonight. My overnight is tonight, but that doesn't start till 10 o'clock and it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So my cat and I are, she's napping on the bed, but she had some outside time. We're parked by a stream, a river. It's sunny. It's a wonderful, beautiful day. We are in the shade, which is nice because I would think it would be pretty hot in the sun. What else? I got a new moo-moo. Yeah, oh, you saw it when I got up. What else? Yeah, so designing a pattern, I have gained a whole new respect for amigurumi crochet pattern designers, because there's a lot of frogging and a lot of erasing and crossing out and rewriting and rewording and just redesigning. Ooh, Hooffoot the stone monster. I don't know. This is Bernat Blanket and Grassy. And I like to embroider the face. I just think it comes out cute, and then you can use the tails to make a little tuft of hair on the top. I told myself I was going to look at the camera, the green light. So I'm not looking at myself. You don't have to watch me watching myself. I've gotten out of practice of doing that. Look at the camera. But anyway, I tried safety eyes on this one. He's been frogged twice. He was almost done, and I didn't like how the arms were. So this is his left arm. So this is, you're looking at the front of him. Yeah. But I didn't like how the safety eyes looked, surprisingly. Almost always safety eyes look, I think, a little better than embroidered. But in this case, embroidered, which is nice because it makes him safer for babies. But one of my favorite channels is No Catchy Name, Ella. And I really like her her effort to make a lot of stuff that boys would like too. You know, rats, possums, spiders, just different things like that. So this is kind of I mean, girls could like him, but just making sure that there's a wide variety of types of things. So Hooffoot, you know, and imagine him in just, any color, you know, and even solid. So, and I'm using a 9mm hook. I like boy hooks. Are you looking at it here? A 9mm hook. I like boy hooks. Jotting the pattern, re-jotting, starting. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I can't really think of anything else. I'll probably think of something after I turn the camera off. But anyway, I apologize for kind of rambling and mumbling. I guess I'll end it here. And yeah, thank you for watching. Look at the camera, look at the camera. Oh, I've gotten out of practice. I'm not uploading as frequently as I have in the past, so I'm getting out of practice. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day or evening, and I hope you're getting to do some crocheting or whatever it is you love to do. And I will catch you next time. Take care.